Hey guys, how's it going? Just a quick one today, just touching on the community post that I put up the other day regarding not being able to film and having no venues to film in. Yeah, so I thought I'd explain it in person as well. Yeah, basically, I mean, Merca that I go in, my local arcade, they've they've obviously changed all the staff and the management there. The fella who was in there before was a sound bloke. He was nice bloke, as were the staff. But out of the blue, they've decided to clear everyone out. No idea why. And the manager relieved them all of their jobs, I guess. I don't know. I don't know whether they've moved on to another arcade or not. I don't know any of their names, so I couldn't even hazard a guess. Do you know what I mean? Yeah, so that's the issue there, and obviously they're not happy with me filming in their arcade, which is it's up to them. To be fair, it's their arcade and that, and you know, it's their prerogative. You know, they're in their, you know, it's well in their rights to refuse that. You know, no reason given. Do you know what I mean? Like a few people wrote in the comments, like, why aren't you allowed to film? You know, you don't record people, you just record the machines themselves. Who knows? You know, some people have sort of conspiracy theories, staff and that, and whoever, and people still live in the past regarding manipulating machines with your phone, which is just utter nonsense. I mean, if there is a way of doing that, I've got no idea. You know, I don't think there is in this day and age. Machines, maybe these classic machines, you would get people in the past scrimming them and stuff. Not these, but I mean, going back even further than that, the old Bar X's and what have you and stuff. You know, it's all, you know, us lot on YouTube, me and you know, all the other streamers. We just go out and make videos. We literally record our sessions, as you know. Just, you know, showing our gameplay, showing what we're doing, what features we're collecting, all that sort of stuff. And that's it. That's the whole concept of the channel, you know, and all our channels, you know, myself, you know, JD Slots, Cashman, Nathan, Freedom Fruits, you know, Cobb Slots, you know, James Hardy, Just Winter, all that lot, you know, do you know what I mean? We're all in the same boat. We'll do our own little, we've got our own niches, do you know what I mean? You know, you've got K9, you've got OAB as well, you've got some of the bigger gamblers, Stop and Step, like that, Seven Neighbours. But I'm in the sort of category where, you know, it's like me, you know, JD, Freedom Fruits, we're playing with, on lower stakes, if you know what I mean. I don't want to go out and play on £2 stakes, and I don't begrudge people doing that. You know, it's not a problem. Don't get me wrong, I do it now and again. You've seen on my chat, on my videos, I've had to go on £2 now and again and stuff, but I just like to show the potential of 50p stakes and even 20p stakes, 25p stakes. And with these classics, you know, 10p, 20p, 30p a play, that's sufficient for me, you know. Anyway, I've gone off on a bit of a tangent there. But yeah, so Merca is a no-go here on. The bookies, that was always a bit of a question mark anyway. I mean, the bird behind the counter was sort of, she was all right with it. Didn't realise she wasn't, but she was all right with it. But obviously they weren't, you know, do you know what I mean? So that's a no-go, you know. So that's the bookies over there. The bingo hall is, it's a bit of a trek for me, but it's a possibility. Do you know what I mean? I can do that now and again. And obviously, I've got, like I said in my post, I've got the South Coast. I've got Fareham, I've got Bognor, and the Mr. P's arcades, that is, which is classics and modern stuff, which actually is favourable to me anyway. It's even further of a trek, but I can go down there and make a couple of videos quite easily. Do you know what I mean? It's more just a case of, you know, finding somewhere local, which would be ideal. I mean, I don't have anywhere local at all. I mean, a lot of people struggle with this. A lot of other streamers have struggled with this in the past. I've got to admit, and I've noticed that in their channels. But like I say, I'll resolve it. It's not a problem. You know, if I have to drive down the south coast, which I say is favourable to me, I don't mind doing that. I mean, I've always got these two, which is lovely. But I've exhausted these. I haven't played them for a while, to be fair. I haven't actually made a video on these two machines for quite some time, actually. Probably since, I think it was end of Christmas I played Beer Garden. Before that was Spice is Right. So I think the reels are even still on the same from when I last played it, on the last Spice is Right video I made, believe it or not, I think. I mean, I don't know, but yeah, so that's the situation, guys. Anyway, I thought I'd just do a quick video explaining that to you. So obviously I've got a couple of videos left of Merca, and I've got one from the bookies still to show. So the next few Wednesdays at 7 o'clock will be all good. I'll try and do a bingo trip, you know, in the next week or so. Go over there, try and make a couple of videos if I can, or try and do something else, I don't know. But like I say, I'm down in Bognor and down in Fareham at the end of April anyway, so that'll give me a few videos, which is something I'm looking forward to. I'm going to have an overnighter down there. Do like Bognor one day and Fareham another day, do you know what I mean? Spend like a day in each place, if you know what I mean. So that's that'll be all good fun. And then, you know, going forward, May, June, I'll just play it by ear. I'll go from there, really. Like I say, I've got the bingo hall I can nip down to. It's like JD said yesterday in one of the comments replies, it's juggling, because, you know, the local place was ideal. I could go in there, make a video, and it was, you know, a quick drive home. But now I've, you know, trying to juggle time, family, work, etc., and that, it's a bit more of a ball ache, really. But like I say, I'll work something out. It's not going to cause me a problem. I'm going to continue making content and that for the channel, and continue hopefully providing all of you viewers with, you know, good entertainment. You know, I love making these videos. Do you know what I mean? It's not going to stop. No way. If I have to drive down the south coast and make videos down there more frequently, I'll be doing that, you know. I can't be asked to drive up north, even though I do get nagged to drive up north sometimes. I don't really need to be honest with you. But yeah, shout out to all the northern arcades, you know, Real Vegas, Retro Slots and all that. They're both cracking arcades. One Tech as well. You know, there's a few others knocking about. I want to try and get over to South End at some point and try Retropolis eventually. That's another one. And like I said, I've got Mr. P's is down south, Fareham, Bognor, and when Dave opens Pigeon, that's what he's nicknamed the new arcade. I don't know where that's going to be, so hopefully that'll be another option as well, you know. But yeah, that's it. You know, I've rambled on for about 9 minutes nearly there. So, you know, I thought I'd explain it all to you in person. Just a quick little video. And happy Friday, everyone. Hope you all have a fantastic weekend. And I'll see you Wednesday evening for the next Chill Slots video. Take care, guys. Have a good weekend. See you in a bit.